Big old Tom crossing the road. Look at that guy. Oh, and he's strutting for the car. Well, that was pretty neat. Cruising along, big old Tom. He was off here on the right, started to come up. I pulled over, stopped. I shot him through my rear view mirror as he crossed the street. And then a car was coming, and he was strutting. That'll get me fired up for turkey season. Coming in by Craig, it's about 10 to 5 on Saturday. This is week 4 of the 2018 Rapant Outdoor Series. And I was watching my grandson wrestle his final tournament this morning, so I got a late start, hit the road about 1:45. I'm just taking my time looking for turkeys on the way in by Craig. So we did see that one on the side of the road. That was kind of neat. I think I'm going to take the long way in by Craig here. I was looking for birds this way. I didn't see any. We're going to go west of Craig and then come in from the west and check the land out around Craig, see if there's any birds. I can't get much done today anyways. So just kind of get in by Craig, get settled in, and relax tonight, enjoy myself. They help boil down the sap to make the syrup. And then tomorrow we get out on that food plot where we drop the trees and try to get that cleaned up, because that won't be up for 2 weeks. Next weekend is Easter Sunday. Ooh, glare ice here. Not enough sunlight yet to melt this off the road. We're here. So, how many gallons of sap did we, or not me, how many gallons of sap did you guys collect this morning?
About 60.
About 60 gallons.
60.
And
we overflowed to 55. It was shooting out the breather holes. 50 gallons. And we brought 2 or 3 more buckets back. Yeah, and we brought 2 or 3 back outside of that. So about 60.
Okay.
And we've had a decent fire going on both these stoves all day long. So we're way ahead of last week.
Good.
Way ahead, I think. It was what, 11:30 we killed it last week?
Yeah, 11:30, and you still had
7 or 10 gallons in there. Yeah. And I think we'll be down to 7 or 10 gallons by 8 o'clock tonight, hopefully.
Good.
I think we're ahead boiling this weekend compared to last. I know we are, because we've had these fires going all day. Oops. We have not really had fire issues.
Yeah, we had this stack up to here this morning.
Oh, the kindling?
Me and Jim, yeah.
Oh, wow.
We had it up to there. And that's helped a lot, because you just throw some in there,
Yeah. And
throw it on top.
And it's just raging in a few minutes.
There we go. This is already a couple shades darker this week.
there we go. Good rolling boil on this one. And look what we eat. Venison, potatoes, broccoli. Good meal. Another reason for being out here.
Should we try and string that light up over the both kettles? I did that last time. You know what we can do? Oh, we got the clip used for the filter. Otherwise, I'd say put the clip up there and clip the
Pour
light
in
into
the last of it.
magnetic clip.
And now that it's getting a little dark out, got a light hooked up here. And
Okay, where it was.
we got the last out of the barrel. So about 60 gallons, and what we got left is what's on the stoves. Like John said, we're way ahead of last week. Hi. You know, once all the sap's been collected and the boil has begun, and evening starts to settle in, it's time to relax in the cook shanty and monitor the boil, keep that fire going, have a cold one, and sit and discuss the day's events and just things in our lives. So come on along, grab a chair, sit down and listen to some of our banter in the cook shanty.
My legs are hot, but my back is cold. Yep. There's some serious
Have
heat.
to put one stove over there and one stove over here. Sit in the middle of them.
There you go.
Like what we can
Feed them both from the middle. John was beside himself this morning.
Boy,
John lost his wallet this morning.
John lost his wallet this morning.
oh, that couldn't have been good.
The last place John remembers seeing his wallet was at WPS Insurance in Madison.
Evidently, John found his wallet somewhere around here.
Josh got a $10 reward for finding my wallet.
Why is that stack crooked?
Because that's where the hole is.
That's John. John made a crooked stack.
Those
He
are
made a
gotta cut
crooked
them
cooker.
slits in there once it's
He made a crooked cooker. He made a crooked cooker,
awesome
man.
cooker.
It turned out really nice. It really did.
See, but I'd have built it with the bunghole in the bottom so it had more ventilation in the front. The big bunghole that's in the back.
Yeah, and all that talk
Why
of
can't
a
you stop
baffle last
thinking
week.
about bungholes?
Huh?
Why can't you stop thinking about bungholes?
Because it's a fun word to say.
Oh, okay. You've been talking about a bunghole all morning long. Could move it like Jimmy. Jimmy wants to move it over there by the buckets. So we shifted around. Well, it's portable. I'm like, no. I ain't hauling all that roofing out there and then bringing it back. And no way.
Right here. Like I
like
said, I'm
being
going to clean
close
out
to the
behind the
porch.
shed there. And it's all going to lean on the back of the shed, and I'm going to come up with some way to anchor it in there so it doesn't blow away.
Yeah.
And that way in spring, next fall or next spring when we go to pull it out, it's not frozen to the snowbank.
Yeah.
The ends might be wiggled in, but you know, might be frozen, but we'll be able to get those out. And then we won't even have to if we put it up on blocks, on wooden blocks. And Lord knows I got enough scrap 2x4 around here.
Do we ever stop fixing shit and improving kind of shit? Ever? Ever?
Nope. We never do.
I can't imagine what that log cabin's going to look like in 5 years.
Well, we're not up there to do nothing to it though.
I know, but we'll
This
get
year.
time.
Like I said, I think I might burn an extra day, maybe even 2.
I'm coming up on...
Come up here, get the ATV and the trail, well, and haul the ATV up there. Maybe I'll come up here Friday night and then just drive up, you know, or Thursday night, load everything up, and first thing Friday morning, head up to the camp.
Jimmy and I are talking about taking damn near a full week and going up there trapping. I think
That would be
fun.
good.
Yeah.
That would be good up there, I bet.
October when you can go bird hunting in the middle of the day, you know.
Yeah.
Set your traps in the morning, go bird hunting, check them in the evening.
Yep.
Oh, wind's picking up.
That's the other thing we figured with our burn this weekend. We have a breeze, and last weekend we didn't have any wind moving. I think that's
Now-
getting a better
yeah.
draw on the fires.
Yep.
Yeah, blowing across the top of those chimneys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting to boil down.
I'm gonna turn this one brown now.
Time to transfer.
Yeah. And so far I haven't even burned myself yet. I'm waiting for that to splash up and burn my hand and drop the kettle in there. You know I am. Oops, alright, now I'm getting sloppy. Alright, we're gonna leave that go now.
You know, too, you keep talking about expanding.
No.
It almost sounds like 80.
expanding.
I actually mentioned knocking it down by 10 buckets today.
I was going to say, it looks like we're pushing the limit. If you draw 70 to 80 gallons of sap on a weekend, you're pushing the limit here with what we got.
Yeah, 70 gallons of sand, and that's just enough. I mean,
Nice dark color of syrup. It's getting mapley.
it took cooking since 8. It's 10:23. 14 hours of cooking. Started with 70 gallons, we're down to about 8 gallons. We started with 10 before we went and hauled it in, and we hauled in at least 60 gallons.
Yeah.
So he's talking 70 gallons again.
Need to switch to one pan over there. Well, it's about 11 o'clock and just about wrapping it up for the night. Yeah.
Shut it down. Let it simmer all day.
Sunday morning, I'm the first one up. It's about 6:30. Had a little breakfast, a cup of coffee. Get the fire started for these guys. Sunrise just on the horizon today. The breeze is blowing. Should be able to get a hot fire. Finish off the boil this morning, and then they can pour. It ain't gonna be much of a help, but the least they can do is get the fire started, and I'm gonna be in the woods cutting trees. You hear the wind. Not much of a sunrise this morning, cloudless sky. Let's check this out. Steaming a little. Alright, we'll get some paper. Let's get that fire going in this one. Dry wood. I believe we have a fire started. Well, it's 20 after 7. We've got liquid transferred, and we got a good fire going. Got this covered up, get that sap to a boil. Everything's cooking up. Got a good rolling boil going on that back pan. This one's steaming.
Whew. We got her going now.
Getting to be less and less. We just poured off some from the front pan. I don't know if you can see the depth, but she's still steaming. Water's still coming out of there. So you can see it's still steaming pretty good. Wind's a little cold. We're hoping to get maybe 2 gallons. So this is John's new contraption.
It's a super duper. What is it?
What is it?
Double barrel.
I forgot.
We'll be able to check temps. There.
Well, now let's go do something else just to test the remote control part of it.
I like it. Yeah, that's working.
So he's got it set there for 213. We're at 211, 212. And it's going to beep when it hits 213, right,
On the
John?
bottom part? It better. That'll beep and this'll beep.
Cool.
And the colored lights will flash too.
Yeah, we've gone high tech.
And we've crossed that line.
Yep.
Now there's no stopping.
No coming back.
Now there's no stopping us.
We're getting there. 13. Back down to 212. It's bouncing between 212 and 213. Getting close now. Take the final boil in the house. Final cook-off.
Oh, hang on. If you're going to walk around the stack, I'm going to see you.
So getting ready here. Table prep. Jars are boiling. Syrup's up here. Not syrup yet. Still sap. Going to the final boil for syrup. And loading the jars. So hopefully about 2 gallons this week. Well, here's our job for today. We finally got out here after we helped with the maple syrup operation. And we had dropped these trees last week. So I got to get in here and I got to trim this all up and try to haul out of here today. Not too bad. We got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we got 7 trees I need to trim up, so that's the project. Well, we got the gear out. Now it's time to go to work. Now clean up this portion. I didn't notice this when I was in here cutting, but as I'm pulling out these branches and cleaning this up, turkey sign, check this out. Look at the scratchings in here. Right there. And then, where's the other one? Over here, right at the tip of this limb. You can see here, they were in here scratching this way. Wonder if we got any more around. But 2 definite turkey scratchings. One there and one right here. Very cool. I thought I saw some like here, a little bit right here. When I pulled up with the ATV, I thought I saw some in this area. Some minor ones. Looks like we had some birds moving through here. It'll be interesting to see what I find as I keep working my way down. Anyways, very cool. Some turkey sign. Back to work. So beside the chainsaw, which is out there being used, these are the other tools of the trade. Splitting maul, axe, wedge. I'm not sure what the proper terminology is for that thing, but we can turn logs with that. It's got a pick on the end, and you got a nice fulcrum point. A lot of leverage. We can roll logs with that one. And so far today, we've used them all. Okay, from some of the limbs we trimmed, you can see we got buds on these here starting a little bit. So what I did was, all the limbs with the buds, I left out here for browse for the deer. So we'll see what happens. And that's how far we got. A lot of work for one guy. Very time consuming. that's it. We're out of here. All right, I'll packing up to head out. And they finished up the maple syrup while I was working on the food plot, so that's all put away. So we gotta ask Craig. So what we end up with as far as syrup goes? 2.5 this time. All right, cool. So pretty cool. 2.5 gallons of maple syrup. There we did good. Got almost 2 full cases, and we still got some down here. Right there. I think there's some back there yet too. So good job. Hi. Well, that's the end of this week's little video episode, and I'm on the road for next week's video episode. If you like that video, please go ahead and click on the like button, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you're not already a subscriber. This way you won't miss any of the videos as they're released. You can comment on the comment section below on this video, or go ahead and drop us an email at rapantoutdoors360@gmail.com, and we'll see you on our next video. And as always, thanks for watching.